Okay, so today we're going to be building a tiger biome themed build again. I've just had some obsession with this biome for a while, so now I'm just building it. At the same time, I'm also just going to be talking about a bunch of other random stuff. For instance, an empire I am working upon. It is called the Ukami Empire, Japanese full wolf empire, and it is based off of so many different countries. Mostly Japan, like the military is inspired by Japan. However, the entire culture is pretty much inspired by my family, I almost want to say, and more specifically, how I sometimes like my personal code, I almost say, of conduct. And yeah, so very military based country, I must say. Lots of samurai and soldiers and high power weapons. It was an empire, as I've said, kind of based off of the Star Wars Empire, the Japanese empires. It's got a lot of lore, a lot of vehicles. I put a lot of time into each armor suit, each character, each general, the different classes of generals and captains. I Yeah, it's been great working on this project. It's something I want to show soon. Start showing some of the basic things, some of the foot soldiers, some of the heavy troopers, some of the vehicles. I've got some really fun vehicles. Yeah, it's been a great thing working on this. Military main characters. The main character is in fact my own character, Iron Wolf. I've just ever since I was young, I've just been telling myself so many stories. I would literally have series of stories that I tell myself, and it was great. And then this year, I no 2 years ago, I designed Iron Wolf, first Iron Wolf armor set, and not gonna lie, it was great. It was really good. Dark, bright neon green and black was the suit's colors, and then I changed it a bit to more of a blue and gray, gunmetal gray. Yeah, so I'm not one for like bright colors really. So rather dark colors and then a bit of bright, like really bright. But yeah, so originally Iron Wolf was just a random. He was a hero. He was like a superhero. He's like an anti-hero more of an anti-hero. And then I had so many adventures that I came up with for this character. Came up with so many armor suits. I had like 130 armor suits that I drew, like properly drew, and that's just like in 2 years. Not even 2 years, 1 year. I did that. And then after a while, I was like, you know what? Japan. Japan's an interesting place. It was actually after I drew a Japanese stormtrooper. And then I go and I decided I'm going to design an empire. I'm going to call it the Ukami Empire, and Iron Wolf is their leader. And I came up with so many characters, so much lore. The entire thing was just, it was fun. It was fascinating. It was amazing. I've got walkers. I've got tanks. I've got enemies. I took the concept of Empire versus Republic, kind of turning on its head. So the Empire in this case are the heroes. They're the heroes, and the Republic are the enemies. Because I just want to do something different, and people was going Empire bad, Republic good, and I was like, okay, yeah, well, sometimes empires could be interesting, so I went Empire. Um, and then there's the Republic, and then there are the kingdoms. But yeah, some of the kingdoms are based off Germany. Russia. There's a Russian-based Germany. Okay, I mean Russian-based country. Look, I know no one at the moment likes Russia. That's not my problem. I don't care. Anyway, I just wanted to build something, and Russia seemed like a good country. It's snowy. It's the people there. They've got to live in tough conditions. Match the place I was working on. So yeah, the Earth there is like the size of the sun. It's got like 5 moons, 2 suns. Yeah, really, really fun world building. I must say, the world building I put into this place was insane. I loved it. And yeah, so that's what I've been doing. I've been working on that. I'm working on a samurai faction at the moment that work for the Emperor. Yeah, these samurai guys are going to be the Iron Pack, the Iron Pack. And then there's also the IDS, Imperial Defense Samurai, which are really cool. I'm actually finished drawing of an IDS trooper yesterday, IDS Samurai. I love the design. I used concept art from the original Star Wars for Boba Fett. If you've not seen that, it's a really amazing. And I took the visor design. I was looking for visors, and I thought, the original visor design is kind of cool. And then I just mixed it with a bunch of samurai stuff and came up with a really, really satisfying drawing. Um, they carry ninjato, which are like straight bladed katanas, on their back. They work with very specialized rifles, high speed rifles, based off of the Marlin lever action rifle and the FN Scarlet assault rifle. They carry tantos and other tactical knives. They are trained in hand to hand combat, and their entire suit is designed to be weaponized, similar to the Iron Wolf suit, which is also highly weaponized. Fun fact about the original Iron Wolf, it used a nitrogen reactor to power the suit. Yes, it was loosely based off of Iron Man's suit because I had just watched the Avengers when I 2 days after I came up with the Iron Wolf. But later I changed it to a much more ambitious version, which I call the Lightning Reactor. It literally uses lightning, and the Iron Wolf can shoot lightning. So yeah,